Hello guys, so I've got some great news for Windows users. Atom, the text editor developed by GitHub and up to now available only for Mac, has been ported to Windows by someone. So you can get the build at atom.someguy123.com or just by googling Atom builds for Windows. I would say it's pretty beta because I had problems running this. Actually, starting Atom worked just only from time to time, and I had to clear my settings folder and stuff like that. But it runs and it works. So let's take a look at it and compare it to the other editors they have here. So this is how Atom looks like right now. It's pretty similar to Sublime if you've ever used it. So this is Sublime. Apart from a bit of a scheme changes, they are pretty much similar. So let's see what Atom. So I'm gonna be stopping more on the other editors. I'm trying to focus on the Atom itself. So it keeps this tab UI model, which I kind of thought got upgraded in brackets. If you look at brackets, you can see that they have this. They got rid of tabs, but instead have this list of open files in the left sidebar, which I think is a better idea since you obviously can have more of those, but whatever floats your boat. So Atom so the repository works. You can install plugins and themes for Atom. Let's try Monokai, because I think I don't know much of those themes, because usually I just stick with the first one that it doesn't hurt my eyes too bad. Yeah, but I remember the name Monokai, so let's install it and see whether theme installations works and stuff. Install, please. Now, right off the bat, you can tell that and I like that settings are like in Chrome, we're just a separate tab instead of a pop-up window. This is awesome, Imho. So there are awesome things like it tells you whatever branch you're on. Obviously, the file name, the coding language. The default theme is kind of nice. It's very, very reminiscent of the one that you get on Markdown editor in GitHub. Now, what I don't like is that I think the scrolling is very jumpy. This would be a perfect editor for me, actually, if not for this, because it feels clunky when you scroll. So to compare it, I have like Flash Develop, which scrolls a page at a time, so like half the page at a time. But because of that, you don't see the blockiness of it. Sublime scrolls pretty nicely. It's pretty smooth. I think Brackets wins the scrolling war by far. It's the most fluent of them all, Imho. Now, has my theme installed? Let me take a look. So you have to go to change themes. Do I have Monokai? No. Is it being downloaded or is it not? I have no idea. So it kind of got alright. Huh? So it kind of got downloaded, but it didn't. Right, what's Atom Monokai? But this is someone else's port, so you can forgive them that. I really wanted to install PHP unit. You must have Visual Studio 210 or 212. Why? I think they have this in troubleshooting guide. If you want to install packages, you also need to install Visual Studio C++ Express. Alright, wow. Yeah, that kinda sucks. because I really don't want to. Yeah, I don't want a studio on my computer, to tell the truth, because Microsoft stuff is easy to install, hard to install, and possible to uninstall. So yeah, this is kind of a deal breaker for me. Another problem that I have is Windows has like a 260 character limit for file names. So the only folder that you can put Atom in is C Atom, and this is because it has like pretty long as file names that you can, basically you can go very, very, very deep and yeah, get into a whole lot of problems. I can't find the deepest folder in run in, but while extracting, it is going to complain if you don't extract it, like to see Atom. Yeah, so the Visual Studio issue is strange to me. Now, as for yeah, so brackets kind of wins here for Windows. Let's take a bit more of a stuff. What I really like is the GitHub integration, Markdown previews. Let's take a look. Actually, they have this welcome MD file. So packages, Markdown preview. Booyah, booyah. So yeah, this is pretty awesome. Pretty kind of slow, but really awesome. We have like package generator, snippet style guides, symbols, symbols. WTF is symbols. I see. It's basically yeah, it's a list of stuff that you can quickly navigate to. That is nice. I don't want to save this. Thank you. I just yeah. Please take this Markdown preview away. That's nice. Git diff. That is nice. Comment palette. Bracket matcher is kind of cool. Yeah, everything has the white space. Remove trail and white space. Yeah, so a lot of stuff that you would actually use is already installed. Now let's talk a bit more about two things that I need, like find and replace. So find in project. So this is the find and replace in files, and kinda it's very similar to brackets. Edit. Yeah, you can see there's a lot of options here. So like you have find in project, find in files. Yeah, it kind of has a bit. I don't think brackets can replace in files, so that sucks. But Flash Develop has find this window. There is like a lot of more options here. I like the look in the string checkbox, so that basically if you're doing some sort of replacement, you can replace only like method name, methods and stuff, and not pieces of string constants. Yeah. So it's definitely not the best editor if you're a Windows user, but I'd say it's pretty worth to check out, especially if they ever fix the scrolling problem. Let's see what happens. All right, I'm just gonna close the preview. All right, and let's see what happens if I get like a huge ton of tabs open, because I'm kind of curious. Because usually when I start developing stuff, I kind of end up having about 20 tabs open at any time. You can see this in brackets. This is like the minimal setup that I start with, like 10 files right off the bat, especially if you have some deep inheritance going on. So yeah, we have replacing with patterns. That's nice. So I just want to get off selection. The toggling comments is nice. Go to select grammar. Oh, let's take a look at preferences. Oh yeah, we were here, so there's nothing, auto indent, use React editor. I have no idea what that is. I have no idea what that is. Soft tabs with WTF are soft tabs. Tab lanes too. Alright. Now let's take a look at the packages that are available, because you know, if you install Visual Studio, you'll get access to all those packages. We have bracket matcher, find replace, symbols view, settings view, language Ruby support. So let's see what we have in store for PHP. PHP twig, so if you're using that, nice for you. Linter, PHP beautifier, Robin language, PHP getter setters. I really would like to try the PHP unit test runner. But yeah, I wouldn't say there's anything revolutionary about this, really. But I like it. So I wouldn't use this as my default editor right now, because it kind of crashes on me a lot. So I'm still gonna stick with brackets. But yeah. Whoever developed this thing, that was a pretty huge piece of work being done there. So kudos to that guy. And if you want to see Atom and try that new editor, or you just want to, I don't know, see whether it's worth buying a Mac just for the sole purpose, you can now take a look at, whatever. So especially since GitHub has been kind of cryptic about the editor, so there's not, I don't know right now, but there weren't too many screenshots and feature descriptions on the website first. I'm sure there are some now, but it kind of gives you a deeper look. Just remember to extract staff to see Atom, and if it for some reason doesn't start for you, make sure that you delete everything from your app data user folder that relates to Atom and the .atom files in your user folder. Yeah. So thanks for watching, guys. I hope to find some nice news for you for some next videos. Yeah. Thanks for being here. Bye.